I don't know how much time I have left. That sentence sounds dramatic when you're young. When you're old, it's just a fact. I am not recording this to scare you. I'm recording this because one day, sooner than you think, you will understand exactly what I mean. I've lived long enough to see the world change its face many times. I've watched cities grow taller, people grow faster, and lives grow louder, but somehow wisdom became quieter. When you're young, you believe life is endless. You believe tomorrow is guaranteed. You believe mistakes are temporary. I believe that too. I thought I would figure things out later. I thought there would always be another chance, another conversation, another apology, another morning. I was wrong. This is not a motivational speech. This is not advice from a book. This is a message carved from regret, silence, and late night memories. If this is my final message to the world, then listen carefully. Time is not what you think it is. When you're young, time feels slow, days feel long, years feel endless, but one day without warning, time changes its behavior. You wake up and realize 10 years passed like a weekend. I remember being 25. I remember thinking old age was a distant country I would never visit. I remember saying, I'll do it someday. Someday never arrives the way you expect. Time doesn't send reminders. It doesn't knock before leaving. It doesn't care about your plans. One day, you'll look in the mirror and see a stranger who looks tired, slower, quieter, and you will wonder where your life went. That's when time becomes cruel, not because it moves fast, but because it shows you everything you postponed. The greatest lie we all believe, the greatest lie we tell ourselves is this: I have time, time to love later, time to forgive later, time to follow dreams later, time to say what matters later. Later is a dangerous word. I used it to delay phone calls to my parents. I used it to postpone moments with my children. I used it to avoid difficult conversations. Later turned into never. If I could erase one word from the human language, it would be later, because later steals lives quietly. Success will not sit beside you at the end. I chased success like it was the meaning of life. I worked long hours. I missed dinners. I missed birthdays. I missed laughter. I told myself I was doing it for my family, but the truth is, I was doing it for my ego. At the end of the day, success doesn't care about you. Money doesn't hold your hand when you're sick. Titles don't sit with you in silence. Achievements don't visit you when you're lonely. People do. And I learned that lesson too late. Your body is keeping score. When you're young, your body forgives you. You sleep less. You eat badly. You ignore pain. You think strength is permanent. It's not. Your body is not a machine. It is a memory. Every ignored ache, every sleepless night, every unhealthy habit is recorded. One day, your body sends the bill. I would give anything to walk without pain, to wake up without stiffness, to breathe deeply without effort. Take care of your body while it still listens to you. People leave quietly. No one tells you when the last moment will happen. The last time your child sits on your lap, the last time you hear your mother's voice, the last time your father gives advice. There are no alarms, no countdowns. People don't disappear suddenly. They fade while you're busy. I wish I had been more present. I wish I had listened more and spoken less. I wish I had said I love you without feeling awkward. Love is not weak. Silence is. Fear wasted more time than failure ever did. I was afraid of judgment, afraid of failing, afraid of looking foolish. So I played it safe. And safety slowly became regret. I avoided risks. I ignored dreams. I chose comfort over truth. Let me tell you something important. No one remembers your failures, but you will remember your regrets forever. Fear feels protective when you're young. When you're old, it feels like a thief. What actually matters at the end of life, clarity arrives brutally. You realize no one cared how busy you were. No one cared how much money you made. No one cared how perfect you appeared. They cared about how you treated them, how you made them feel, whether you were present. Life becomes simple when it's almost over. I wish it became simple sooner. If you're young, This is for you. If you are young and watching this, please understand you don't need to rush, but you must not sleepwalk through life. Call your parents, hug your children longer, take care of your health, speak honestly, live deliberately. Don't wait for loss to teach you value. Wisdom doesn't have to come with pain. My final wish, I don't want sympathy. I don't want praise. I want awareness. If my words make you pause for even a moment, then this message has meaning. One day you will sit quietly and remember something you once heard. I hope it's this message, and I hope you listen before it was too late. This is not goodbye. This is a reminder. Live now. Love deeply. Choose wisely. Time is watching.